Microkits. What's the deal with them? Should we buy them? Should we use them? We'll try to answer that in this video. Let's go. Hi, my name is Ayan, and on this channel I help you find the right tools for your daily life adventures, and some people don't like to carry those tools in your pocket like you and me. And for them there is this concept of EDC Microkits, and that's what we're going to be exploring today. So on my table I have two different EDC Microkits. These are like ways that you can carry your tools, your everyday carry, without keeping them in your pocket. I wanted to check out for a very long time if they are effective, if they are worth buying, and that's why I managed to only find two of these. One is from Amazon and one is from Solo Knack Decathlon. So I wanted to test them out and check it out for myself if they are really worth it, and that's why I haven't yet used it. I just got it delivered this week, and this is the first time that I'm gonna be exploring it. So if you don't already know, the concept of EDC Microkit is there are small organizers in different form and factor. They can be small pouches like this one, or they could be this leather cutout where you can use your tools and don't have to put it in your pocket. So both of the EDC Microkits I have over here, you can carry it in your belt, and that's why you can keep your pockets free for your phone, for your wallets and things like that. So once again, the mission of today's video is to check out that if they're really effective. So over here I have my EDC kit. This is my lighter, my car key, my key organizer, my pry bar, my mouth freshener. I have my EDC flashlight. I also have a couple of pocket knives over here, and lastly and not the least, my pen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check both of the organizers one by one and see what all the things from my everyday carry they are suitable for carrying and what things are left behind. So without further ado, let's move to the overhead camera. I'll show you both one by one and we'll do a side-by-side comparison. Alright, so here we are on the overhead camera, and these are the two EDC micro organizers that we're gonna be testing today, and the rest of them are all the EDC items that I take with me everyday basis in my pockets. So let's check them one by one, starting from this one, and this one is something that I recently found on Amazon. I have to say that I really love the concept of this EDC organizer, and a lot of people in the West who are into EDC enthusiasts, they like to put it in their belt. So you can see you have two different belt loops over here, and that's why it becomes easily to have your belt pass through over here and carry it in your waist. It's like a gun holster but for your EDC tools. But talking about this specific one, I think I got this for 600 rupees, and yeah, I don't like the quality, I don't like the leather. It's definitely not wedge stand full grain leather, and the quality is really cheap. I don't like the stitches. There are already few dents on the leather, and I don't really like that. So I think the concept is good, but I don't like the quality of the leather. But that being said, let's test out the functionality. So over here you can see we have different slots for it, and we also don't have a lining over here. I wish they have lining, or at least some sort of burnishing done on the edges. We'll come to the quality later, but we have different slots over here. So let's see what all things I can carry over here, starting from my pocket knife. This is the biggest slot on this particular organizer, and let me give it a small swish because, as I mentioned, I just got it and I never used it before making this video. So let's see if it can carry my Ryuk P138W knife, which is a Tanto style but a big knife. And I think yes, it can easily carry my P138W knife, and if I can just put my lock over here. So seems like it's doing a pretty good job of carrying this knife, but I'm still not satisfied with the quality of the leather. I think the design is okay, but I would love to see some other leather crafters in India trying this one, a similar design or something, along these lines. So let me give it one more shot. I think because of the lining, it's not very easy. So if it has lining, I think it would become easier to slide in and out my pocket knife. But as I mentioned, it's a new, so let's give it some time. And I think it's okay. It's not that bad. My knife is flushed from top to bottom, so I don't mind this at all. But for the next slot, we have two different slots over here, one this one and one we have over here. And I think for this one I would like to try to have some sort of multi-tool over here. So this is my Night Eyes pry bar, and yeah, this I think will slide very easily. Let me remove this one, the screwdriver, which is having some width and it's not aligned to slide it down smoothly. But yes, it can easily slide it down over here without the screwdriver. So I am very happy because I really love carrying this tool with me. I have broken a lot of knives because I try to use them for prying, and knives are not meant for prying, so I need to have a dedicated pry bar for it. So yeah, very smooth function, and I'm quite happy how flush it sits with it. And then we have one more slot over here, which is open from both the side, from up and from the down. So over here, let me try to fit my Zippo. And no, Zippo will not go over here. It's not really, it's actually going, but I don't really like putting it over here because then it will be really hard to bring it out. But what I can do is I can try this flashlight, and I think this will fit. So let's try it from this way. And yeah, I think this will easily take a flashlight over here. My flashlight is more circular, but if you go for a rectangular flashlight, in EDC community, there are a lot of them, or some more, a smaller diameter flashlight, it would be really easy to have them. So far, I'm really happy with the design because it can take my knife, it can take my pry bar, multi-tool, and it can also take my flashlight. This looks really neat, and trust me when I say this, the quality is not good, but the tools look really nice. And I'll also give you a shot on how this looks in the belt. But let's continue. So there is no slot for my key organizer, but I can see that over here you have a small carabiner, and that's where my key organizer can go. And similarly, it can also take my car key like this, and that's is something that I really like. So yes, it can also take my car key and my key organizer, so that is sorted. But there is no space for my Zippo, there is no space for my pen, and there is definitely no space for my mouth freshener, but that's okay. It still takes a lot of things, and the rest of the things can go in my pocket. What else we can do? I think I need to try it with another smaller knife and see how it looks. So if I replace this with this one is my Solganak Axis 85. This look much better, and this look much cleaner. I don't mind carrying it in my belt, so I have to test it out, and I'm gonna post some B-rolls photos over here. So definitely I think it's a good concept. I don't mind it carrying it like this, and yeah, the tools are neatly organized. Let's see if it can take something else. So I'm gonna replace this with my Victorinox multi-tool. Let's see how it performs. So over here I have my Victorinox mini champ, one of my favorite multi-tool, and if I try to slide it down, it's a bit of a thick tool, but yeah, I think it can easily take it as well. So yeah, this slot is really good. So overall, my feedback is this one is a really great design. I really admire people making it, especially in India. But to be honest, I would love to see it in a good quality leather, a full grain West tan leather. I am okay to spend more money. This one comes for around 600-700 rupees if I remember correctly. But I'm okay to spend 1500 or 2000 rupees for this if someone can provide me a good quality one. So a shout out to Indian Leather Company, Albertas, and Threads Craft Crew. If you guys are listening, try to make something like this, and I would love to showcase on the channel and have it one for myself. I need to spend some more time and see how it looks when I'm carrying it in my everyday carry, when I have all the tools and have it on my belt buckle. But overall, I really love the concept, and I would highly recommend it. But I will not recommend this product. It's not good quality, so I will not recommend this to buy this particular product. So let's wait for some another leather crafter to come up with this concept, and then we can think about it. But overall, as a concept, I would give it around 7 out of 10 points for this one. And yeah, I would highly recommend the concept, but not this particular product. But in any case, if you still want to find it, the link will be in the description. But make sure I am not recommending this. If you're buying it, that's on to you. Alright, moving to the next EDC Micro Organizer. This one is sort of a pocket organizer, EDC tool organizer by Solganak, again a company by Decathlon. And the concept of this one is fairly simple. Like this one, you can also put that in your belt buckle using this thing. And you can also directly put it in your pocket. If you had a good big cargo pockets, then this will definitely go in there. But first, let's take a look. On the back, we have a belt buckle, and on the front, we have two different slots which can take your knife, hopefully, and some sort of multi-tool. We have a zipper. Unfortunately, it's not a weather sealed zipper, but that's okay. And on the inside, we have different slots. We have two slots over here, and we have two slots over here, and then we have this sort of a carabiner functionality thing. So let's start from outside and see if I can carry my P138W big knife over here. And I don't think so it will fit over here. This is not a big pocket. But about the other knife, this one I think will easily fit over here. Yes, I can fit my Axis 85 by Decathlon over here. And yes, both the products are made by Decathlon Solganak, so yeah, they should combine very well. Talking about my multi-tool, I think I can easily fit my pry bar by Nightas over here as well. Yes, it can go this way. I think it can go this way as well. So yeah, no problem with that. Can I set my multi-tool Victorinox mini champ? Yes, very well it can go, and it can easily go on the inside. I think I can also put both of them together. I don't want to scratch my Victorinox, but I think if I try a bit harder, I can put both of them together. But yeah, let's just go with the Night Eyes one for this time. So both the tools are very much flushed, and it looks great on the outside. On the inside, this slot looks really nice for Zippo, and that's what I'm going to be using it over here. My pen, I think, is a bit big, so we're gonna be skipping that. But I really like to keep my torch with me, so I'm gonna take my flashlight and put it on the back. And then I think I can also have my key organizer going on over here like this. The slots over here, I don't think I can use that. They are practically unusable because of the width of the tool outside. So even if I remove this and if I try to use this like this, I think then it will be hard for me to put the knife. Yes. So this one is practical unusable. So you can either use slot on the inside or you can use slot on the outside. So I prefer having my knife over here, and then my key organizer can stay like this. Similarly, my car key can stay like this, and if it will close, yes, it will close eventually, but I won't risk having both of them over here. For this one, let's see if it can take my mouth freshener. This looks like the right size for it, but because of the tool outside, it's still a struggle, but I think it will fit it. So yes, I think that's how I'm going to be using it. I don't have anything left, but I can have my G-Beaner over here. So what's left over here, I cannot carry my Victorinox multi-tool, I cannot carry my pen, I cannot carry my car key, and it cannot definitely take a bigger knife. But let's see how it closes down. So I just need to zip it like this. The zip is not that smooth, I have to say. This one is the first time I'm getting a solo knife product with not a great zip. But overall, this looks good. This looks functional. This looks industrial. This looks really, really nice. And I would love to have this sort of a small organizer and keep it in my car, keep it in my backpack, and have at least some tools with me. This is not a full-fledged EDC organizer, but this is not bad. I would love to have it in my everyday carry every now and then, especially when I have a lot of things in my pocket. Nowadays, I have a lot of things in my pocket, so this definitely will help. So I'm also gonna show you putting it in my belt, how this looks, and also gonna show you how this will fit in my jeans pocket. I don't think I'm gonna put it in my jeans pocket, but I won't mind putting it in one of my cargo pockets. So let's give a recap. Inside we have my key organizer, we have a mouth freshener, a carabiner, my flashlight, my Zippo lighter. It can probably take a smaller pen, but this pen will not fit in over here, so I will try a smaller pen. And inside I can also put my multi-tool and see if it works, and yes, it works like a charm. And on the outside I have my Axis 85 solo connect knife, and then I have my night eye pry bar. So a really good combination of all the tools. I don't mind, you know, skipping a couple of tools. So let's keep them aside and let me show them both side by side. So this one is the first EDC micro organizer, again by a generic company on Amazon, made of leather. This one is made up of different materials, sort of synthetic nylon or something like that. I really like both of them. I'm definitely gonna try it for a few weeks and then gonna report which one I like more. Personally, the tools over here looks a bit neat compared to this one, but this one has a zip that will keep the tools a bit more secure, and only things that I need I can put outside and the rest can go inside. Over here, everything has on the same level. I have to check how easy it is to bring out the tools while I'm having it on my belt, but so far it's looking good. So yeah, I'm gonna give 7 out of 10 for this concept, not this product. This concept 7 out of 10, and this concept I'm gonna give 8 out of 10 for this one. Overall, both of them are good, and I think I'm gonna try a lot more EDC Microkits going in the future. I'm definitely gonna keep you posted, so subscribe if you haven't already, and also follow me on Instagram for behind the scene of all the tools that I'm gonna be using in my everyday carry. So that was all I wanted to showcase you in this video. All the products that I showcased, the link will be in the description below, so you can pick up whatever you like. But let me know in the comment section which one you prefer and which one you're going to be picking. If you want to check out what I carry in my everyday carry pouch organizer, then this video will help you out. And if you want to check out what I carry with me in my everyday carry sling bag or the collection of sling bag, then check out this playlist. Thank you for staying till the very end, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.